Hi there, I'm Mark Diacono from Otter Farm. We're at Otter Farm today. We've got a vineyard here which is starting to produce lovely wine for us. We're experimenting with all sorts of other things, from pecans to almonds to apricots to peaches. We've got big old veg patches here and more unusual ways of growing things like forest gardens. I use three main types of social media, I guess. Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Facebook I use to a lesser degree, really. I kind of think of it as a way of making some connections and keeping lots of people who I already know in contact with them and keeping them informed about what's happening here at Otter Farm. But Twitter is the big one for me. Twitter, I think, is often making connections between people who aren't already connected, whereas I see Facebook as slightly different to that. It can get you into other networks that are already out there, and it's kind of it's a bit spider's webby. It starts off one or two, and then there are friends of theirs and followers of theirs that start to see whether you're interesting or not, so it fans out very well. YouTube, I think, is a wonderful thing in that it not only changes the way that you can get your story and what your business and what your life is all about out there, turning it from the kind of static, although it can be perfectly interesting, writing of words or taking of pictures. It's mobile. It's mobile is the wrong word. It's dynamic in that you have a window into the place. So any filming we do here, there's the moving person, the spoken word, but also you get to see around the place a bit better. But if you integrate all three, that's where it really works well, I think, and it changes, I think, the way that you think about getting what you do out there, which changes your attitude to it in the first place. So it's a very powerful thing. It's changed the business in lots of ways. If you look at, even roll back a couple of years and you're thinking, right, I'm going to try and do a newsletter, I'm going to try and reach as many people as I can. That's quite hard to build up your level of contacts, and you're always the person trying to do that. Well, you look at, say, Jamie Oliver on Twitter. If he wants to let anybody know that he's got a new series that's on at 8 o'clock on Channel 4 tonight, he types, "I've got a new series on Channel 4 tonight," and presses send. 3.5 million people see it. Okay. Now I'm not on that level. I'm down to 3,000 or so, and that's quite a different shift. But still, I can reach those people in a millisecond. I just send a message, it goes out there. Whether that's informing them of something new in the Otter Farm shop, or whether I'm just saying, I'm picking the first grapes, or whatever, it's out there instantly, and it will go out from there. Now, 3,000 followers doesn't sound like a lot, and compared to some people like Jamie Oliver, it's not. But instantly, anything I want to get out there gets out in a second. I can be in the field, I can have the phone with me, and off it goes. And it's led to all sorts of things. It's led to writing contracts and to commissions of all kinds of things. You can get I get my photos out there. I get a lot of commissions from that, and it's led to contacts and people, very, very good friends now, personal friends as well as business contacts. So it isn't something, and this is something that really annoys me. Or it doesn't annoy me. I guess I feel a bit sad for people when they say, "I haven't got time to do Twitter. I haven't got time to do Facebook. I haven't got time to do this. I haven't got time to do that." It is the way of communicating, and you either wake up to it quickly or you wake up to it slowly, and that's just the way it is. You don't have to like it, but that's the way it is. Strands of what you'd call social media could take up my whole day or none of my day. It's a bit like asking somebody how much time they spend on the phone. But don't think of it as wasted time. Don't have that thing of that a lot of people do. I haven't got the time for this. I haven't got the time for that. That's the way communication works. Any of those messaging services where it's a conversation, where it's one to many, or you could do the private thing of one to one. You get the option. It's the way it is, and if you want to do it now, then you won't have to play catch up later. You won't have to get used to something else. It does take a little time, but not very much, and actually all the time it's doing what you are probably spending the rest of the time trying to do, promoting what you do, getting your story out there, and even directing people if you've got any goods to sell. If you've got anything in a shop, or you're that kind of selling business. So you've got to get on with it, and I would be doing it now. I would be investing in it, investigating in it, and embracing it, because it will work way, way harder for you than you work for it.